name's Brian from SETZER'S World of Camping, and today I'm going to show you how to winterize your camper. Start off, you may need a few tools, drill, socket for the hot water tank. I also have a plug for the city water connection, paper towels, and non-toxic antifreeze. Let's get started. Right, and the first thing I like to do is open all the faucets, starting with the kitchen. Next we'll do the bathroom. Now we do the bathroom sink. And the shower. Next we'll open the low point drains on the water lines. Okay, now that I have all the faucets open, I like to come outside and open the low point drains for the water lines, located somewhere underneath the camper. This one is located by the entrance door steps. So the low point drains located underneath. You'll see a hot line and a cold line. This one is on tight. Once I have both of them open, I'm going to let all the water drain. When it is done, I am going to put the caps back on. Okay, now after all the water is drained out of the low point drains, I go back in, close all the faucets back, and put the caps back on the low point drains. Next, I go to the hot water heater. Now I've located the hot water tank on the outside of the camper. Normally has a lid, something similar to this. I'll open it right up. You also see a safety blow-off valve here. I always want to make sure I pull it, all the pressure is relieved before I take the drain plug out. Make sure that the hot water tank is drained completely. Next, I will be going in. Now that I have the drain plug out of the hot water tank, I'm going to move on to the city water connection. Two ways to winterize the city water connection. One way is with an air compressor. With the air compressor, you'll need a tool similar to this with a gauge and a regulator to blow the water out of the check valve. I prefer using antifreeze. Still use the same tool with an open and closed valve. For me to install this, I'm going to pull the screen out of the city water connection and install my tool. Just like that. Now I'm ready to go in and find the bypass on the hot water tank. Okay, most campers typically have an access panel. Once located, remove the panel to find the hot water tank. The hot water tank does have a bypass on this one. If yours does not, you can purchase one at SETZER'S World of Camping. The water pump is also located beside the hot water tank. This water pump already has a winterization conversion kit already installed. If your camper does not have one, you can also purchase one of those at SETZER'S World of Camping. And next we'll be hooking our antifreeze up to the water now. So when bypassing the hot water tank, check to make sure that all valves are turned properly. After the hot water tank is bypassed, I'm going to make sure that my winterization hose valve is open. And now I'm ready to turn the water pump on. Alright, now I'm going to turn the water pump on, located at the monitor panel inside the camper. I start opening one valve at a time at each fixture. When I see antifreeze, I normally count to 5. Turn that valve off, then go to the next valve. I repeat this at all the fixtures inside the camper and outside the camper if there's any outside showers, washer and dryer hookups, anywhere that water goes. Okay, and once I've done the inside fixtures, I come outside to the city water connection to winterize it, just by letting some antifreeze come out to force any water that is trapped in that check valve. Once you flush all your fixtures with the antifreeze, I turn the water pump off. I go back to the low point drains I showed earlier in the video and open them up and make sure that all the tanks are drained, including the fresh, gray, and black tanks. After you do all the fixtures inside and out, you're going to turn the pump off, and you're also going to pour about 16 ounces of antifreeze down the P-traps. Make sure you do all the P-traps. If you need any more information, you can visit our homepage at SETZER'sRV.com.